Me is local musician, founder of the Tom Bigby's, and a little genre we like to call Startgrass. It's Brent Varner. Brent, so glad you could join us today, man.
Thanks for having me, Blake.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to talk a little bit about music, a little bit about the music scene in Starkville, and I thought who better to get in here than one of my old friends and longtime musician, Brent Varner. Brent, you're the bassist, lead singer of the Tom Bigby's. You've kind of founded a new genre of music. Just talk about what that's been like as a musician in Starkville.
Definitely in Starkville, you're going to have to carve out your own niche, if you want to stand out. And so I think we've done a good job with that with the Tom Bigby's. We started off as a string band, upright bass, guitar, banjo, mandolin, and then later on brought in the full percussion, electric lead. And so we weren't really playing string band music anymore, but we were using the instruments. And so we didn't really know what to tell people when they asked us what kind of music we played, so we decided to make up our own genre, which is how we got Startgrass.
Yeah, and Startgrass has taken off. I mean, the Tom Bigby's, you have an album out. You've signed a record deal with a company out of Nashville. Mm-hmm. You're playing 3-4 times a week. I know that's not all with the Tom Bigby's, but how have you been able to manage success and playing in a small market and kind of just building your own brand as a musician?
Oh man, a lot of late nights and early mornings. Unfortunately, playing music by itself is not necessarily sustainable. In Starkville at the moment. But really getting out there and being willing to say yes and taking those gigs in the middle of the week, making those connections with other musicians who are playing around town, that's kind of how you succeed in this market.
Yeah, and succeed you have, with such a diverse plethora of musical groups and different sounds and styles that you're playing in. Have you been able to develop your own sound? Have you been able to develop, the Brent Varner approach to music, if you will, that you'll be able to kind of move forward on, or is that something you work on at all?
I like to think that the Brent Varner sound is very fluid. Right now, with my solo project, I think I'm in a good spot, but obviously I'm constantly being influenced by just these great acts that I'm playing with around town. Just to mention a few, Too Proud to Beg, The Peddlers, Crawling Caleb's Blues Review, of course, the Tom Bigby's, and then Side Chick is another one.
And so when you play with so many different groups, obviously you got to have venues. Where are you hitting? Where's the hot spots around Starkville? I think a lot of us as younger college age students, we'd love to get into more music, even just as fans, but it seems like we can't ever find the right spot to go in Starkville. Where is that?
Well, there are a couple of spots who are very supportive of local live music. Of course, Dave's Dark Horse Tavern is always going to be kind of the flagship, venue for indie music in Starkville, for the region. Two Brothers Smoked Meats over in the Cotton District. We've actually progressed a lot over the past year or so with being able to get outdoor performances with a more festival type setup. The Fountain Bar is a brand new place that's doing some music. I've been playing there the past couple of weeks. Rick's is a great supporter of local music. They'll often bring in acts to open for their regional acts that come and play on the weekends. So that's a couple of them, and then of course the university. We play a lot up here at the university.
So have you been able to? Well, I guess you have been. I guess is the better way to say it. You have been able to develop a following. You have been able to kind of grow the music industry, and I think that's been key in your success as a whole, and the music industry's success as a whole. So, Brent Varner, ladies and gentlemen, we always appreciate you coming out, man. It's always good to see you guys. This is the king of music here in Starkville. Stay tuned for more Maroon 360. We've got entertainment coming up after this.